Hello everyone, welcome to the Andy Show. Andy here, and this is a update without really being able to give much of an update, but we did send a wire. They received it on Wednesday. It is not reflected in here. So as you can see, our total hasn't really changed. The net asset value hasn't gone up much because they have not updated this. But I did get notice that they have purchased some shares of stock. Some of the good news is when I did this, I thought, okay, I've told you all exactly where we're trying to go with $500 million here on Al Mansour Bank. We're getting up to $100 million on Asia Cell, $2 million on Babylon Hotel, $100 million and $100 million on IMAP and IBSD. That's where we're trying to get if we have the time and we're able to get there prior to a rate change, and then we will get into some other stocks. When I set my initial buy order, I thought, okay, I'll just top down, I'll start right here. I'll go ahead and get this up to $500 million shares, and then I moved the balance of what was left from the wire over to, I believe, Asia Cell. Anyway, they let me know that I couldn't buy Al Mansour Bank shares because they are currently having their general assembly. I don't know the length of time prior to or after that they don't allow you to purchase shares, but what I heard was, great, we're going to get paid even more dividends. So this one they should be announcing dividends hopefully very soon. A lot of you are aware that IBSD, we have already signed to have the dividends given to us for Baghdad soft drink. What that basically means is that once I sign, what I'm signing is allowing my brokerage firm to accept the dividends on my behalf. They stick those dividends into our trading account. And we are still waiting on those funds to come into the account. They have not yet. So the balance that you see down here, this 1,856,747,713 dinar in our net asset is the net asset value as of, well, yesterday, because today they're closed. This does not it does not cover the latest wire. It does not cover the dividends from IBSD, and of course it doesn't count the dividends that we haven't even been told about yet for BMNS. So this account should be, over the next few weeks, grow significantly over what it is now without adding any additional funds to the account. Why am I saying that? Well, if you take the net asset value and you will divide that by the number of blocks, which is 11,861. That means each block is valued at 156,542 dinar. Now you take that, divide it by the 1450, which is the rate roughly. It could be a little higher, a little lower, but this is just a rough estimate of what each block is valued at. Currently, and like I said, without the latest wire, without the dividends from IBSD, each block is currently worth roughly $108. It should be up to $111, $112 by the time all these others stuff is added in. And again, we have to use rough numbers because we don't know the precise, and it changes, so we don't know the precise dinar to US dollar value on a consistent basis. So we have to use rough numbers. But anyway, we are still ahead on everything here, which is good. But yeah, we added roughly, I believe, a little over 5 million to IMAP. Here is the purchase that they did. Okay, it was they have to buy it in increments as people are willing to sell. So they've roughly added over 5 million more to IMAP, which we were currently at 67, so it should be 72, 73 million. So we'll have roughly 27 million more of this to purchase to get up to our goal of 100 million. And again, a lot of these stocks are doing extremely well. You got the only one that, and this was the reason I wanted to buy BMNS, is it's the only one that's currently down from what we purchased. Okay, so our average buying for this, for the 433 million shares we purchased, is at 0.617 dinar, and right now it's trading for 0.580 dinar. So we could get it, we could reduce our overall cost per share, our average cost per share, if we were able to get it now. And once they get out of the GA assembly, the next wire I send, we should be able to get this on up there. And this is going to be roughly, 20 to 24,000 to US dollars to get this up to the 500 million shares. So it's a really cheap stock, not as cheap as Gulf Commercial, but look at Gulf Commercial. Our average buying price is 0.141, and it's currently at 0.190. Bank of Baghdad, we have an average cost of 0.413, and it's sitting at 6.2. The biggest increase, our average price is 1.298 on Al Mansour Pharmaceutical, and they're currently going for 294. I believe in that graph I just showed you, we paid 293, 292 for some, 290 for some. So we didn't quite pay what it's going for now, so we got it a little bit cheaper, but it will definitely make this amount go up quite a bit. Our average, since we paid 290 or over for the roughly 5 million plus shares that we just purchased. So we're hanging in there. I will update you probably Sunday or Monday. They'll have all this updated. They'll have a new net asset value, all that stuff. But I know people were wanting to hear something because I had told you I was going to send a wire Monday, which I did, and I don't know their process exactly, but they have purchased the shares. They just haven't updated my account page. And like I said, that'll happen probably Sunday. We can get a little more accurate figures once they do update, and we'll go from there. Right now we are in limbo. We're waiting on a rate change. When that's going to happen, no one knows. If that's going to happen, no one knows. So just hang in there with us, and we just got to keep thinking positive, and everything over there. There's no bad news coming out of Iraq that I have seen or heard. So there's nothing negative. It's just we don't know what we're waiting on exactly. We don't know when they're going to pull that trigger. But we're going to continue to add what we can while we can. We don't know. I have no idea what my odds are of ever completing our goals here to get up to the point that we want to get to. But we're going to take it day at a time, and we will continue to add as we can. And I would love not to be able to have the opportunity to buy another share at this rate. And I know we're all getting a little, I don't know what quite the right words to say, but we're getting antsy. Some are getting frustrated. Don't let this frustrate you. Hopefully you understood going in, this was a long-term investment. And since we don't know the ifs, whats, whens, hows, and all of that, we have just got to be patient, and hopefully our ride will be over soon. We just have no idea. And that's not negative, it's just I can't make you any promises as to if or when this will ever happen. For those that are invested, I've been telling you that from the beginning, and we'll just see where it goes from here. Other than that, everybody have a great weekend. If you're in my area, tomorrow I am having a big Texas Hold'em party, and anyone in my area that likes to play cards is welcome to join us. Other than that, I hope everyone else has a fantastic weekend. God bless you all, and we will talk soon.